Welcome to 7 Tarot. To become an experienced navigator, you need to get lost once in a while. And before you know it, you don't need a map at all to show you the stars. Here, in these videos, we dive deep into remote viewing, a powerful ability to perceive events, people, and places beyond time and space. Using this intuitive practice, which can also be known as automatic drawing and writing, we explore past, present, and future predictions, uncovering hidden truths the tarot cards cannot give you alone, and revealing messages the universe wants you to hear. Through remote viewing, we access information beyond the 5 senses, offering detailed insights that can help you navigate life with confidence and clarity. If you're seeking answers, guidance, or a deeper connection to the unknown, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join the journey. Let's unlock the mysteries together.
Libra, something to do with your bra, Libra. How you doing, or bro? How you doing, Libra? So the first message that I picked up for you was Duggery-dub-ri-dub-dub, la 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 Deborah. Duggery-dub and Duggery-dub-ri-dub-da. Ah, Deborah, you look like a zebra. Your sunken face is like a galleon. Applaud the mistress of a Spanish maid. Oh, Deborah, bridesmaid. Sorry, don't worry about my spelling. I'm also picking up the name Bird. Okay. Oh man, this thing at the moment. Sorry, this is why I'm kind of keeping this here. This is my deck that I'm making, but my camera keeps going out of sync. So, Libra, it will sort itself out. Don't worry. It or Steve. So this is your remote viewing. It is not a tarot card reading. This is where we channel a load of stuff off the cuff. Channing Tatum, stripping off clothes. I mean, are you going to a strip club or a nightclub when you're going out boozing? Okay. But something to do around the bra, knickers, underwear, clothing range, shooting range. It's like a camera. Like I'm going, because in Britain, right, there's a place called the Range, okay, and that is where we buy clothes, okay, but I'm picking up like shoot, as in not as in like, but like I'm going to a shoot, okay, where I'm going to be. Now it's time for a commercial break. See ya. Like a model or something, or you could be a model, or someone's like really attractive, but like I'm going to a clothing range shoot, or I'm going to a modeling shoot. Okay, I'm also hearing shoot fruit. So have you got children? Because that's normally what kids drink, but very small kids. They drink in Britain. They call them shoot fruit, fruit shoot. Sorry. Okay. I'm also picking up fruit smoothie, so like drinking smoothies and on a diet maybe. So something is trying to come out. Something's trying to come out. I mean, is it a baby? Something trying desperately to come out, or I'm just like stuck at home with my baby. And I really need a night out. I'm also picking up night owl as well, or ray owl, or ray, okay, or stingray. They might have something to do around a Scorpio. Okay. Anyway, I'm kind of getting somewhere with this. Hold on a minute, Libra. Trying to tap into your energy. Water sign. Right, let's see. So I really need a night out because I am a night owl. Okay, so I basically want to go to a nightclub. Right, club. And it might have something to do with around dressing up. Okay, and it might be to do with around getting laid maybe. Don't know. Because I heard something, or Amber Heard. It could be a nutcase. But it's something about take them off, or a strip club, or a strip tease, or teasing someone, okay, by what I'm wearing, okay, or it's something around that I've got a modeling contract, and I don't know. I'm also hearing I take my clothes off for a living. I earn a living by taking my clothes off. So is this like your card basically, which is the emperor, the high priestess, which is like pay per view. Pay per view. I'm also hearing View to a Kill. That would have something to do around a 007 or a Life Path 7. Okay, and it's like I'm having a viewing. Okay, now that might be something to do with around a house being sold. Okay, being sold, and I'm expecting someone to come round to have a viewing, or somebody is coming around your house, and it may lead to something about bras, knickers, and like, I don't know, because I'm also hearing like I need to pack my suitcase, right? Because during the song, Spanish Maid came out. So it might be like I'm off to Spain, okay, or on a plane going on holiday, or it's someone from Spain, like a señorita, okay, or the name Rita, okay. But it's involving like a maid, bridesmaid, okay, or I'm making my bed, or I'm packing my suitcase. May not be going on a plane to Spain, but could be packing my suitcase because I'm going somewhere, right? Going somewhere. It may be on like a holiday resort, but then I'm also picking up like a what do they call that in Britain? Where you can take children and it's like a holiday resort. It's like a camp. A camp. You don't have to go camping, but it's a holiday camp. Okay, so it's like a gated community. You pay to get in. It's an all-exclusive. The kids can come. They can't just disappear. There's loads of cameras there. And then you can take the children to like nightclubs or wherever it is that you decide to go drinking. The kids can come as well. And it's like an all-exclusive bring the kids holiday, but also for the grown-ups, right? We call them like Butlins over here, like a Butlins holiday camp or something like that. But it's mainly for people, singles or couples that have children that want to be able to take their kids, but also enjoy their nightlife. So you can also bring the kids, and the kids run around the club and the nightclub. They've got live music and all that sort of stuff. But the kids get entertained, and then you can also, do your thing and whatever you want to do. There is something like that here for you where you may be booking on booking.com or the name Brooks. But I'm booking. Now it's time for a commercial break. See ya. Something. Or a thing. That would also be a Steve. Okay, going with a Steve, or going with Steve, or I'm going to see Steve. That's my name. See Steve. Any of you coming over in the UK? But it's like I'm packing my suitcase, regardless of where I'm going, whether it be on holiday or not. But I'm packing my suitcase. And I'm bunging all of me fucking shit into this suitcase that involves the bras, knickers, suspenders, and underwear. Okay. And I'm packing it because I'm physically going somewhere. Right? Now, there's one message that's broke through the rest of these. Jim Bean, or Beanie. But Jim Bean is that drinks whiskey. So I'm also picking up Jim Morrison that used to sing at the the Whiskey Hotel or whatever it is, a Hotel California. I think it was actually in California. Okay, but it's kind of like that, right? The Whiskey A Go-Go or something like that. I don't know. It could be where Jim Morrison was, if you live around that area. But that's what I'm picking up. Now, Jim Beam is also a name, but it is also the name of a drink, alcohol. So somebody here could be drinking quite a lot of alcohol because it's kind of relating to like drinking, pub, restaurant, or the holiday or going to see someone. But it also represents like, I don't know why I'm picking up dirty there, dirty, like a dirty weekend or something. But like a dirty weekend or a dirty 30. 30, a 3, that would be, well, they could either be 30 years old or a 3 is a Pisces energy. Okay. Something about Pisces here, or there's something about Mary. Okay. So let's break this down. Something about drinking alcohol, or someone drinks a lot of alcohol anyway, but there is this energy of packing a suitcase and going to visit and stay with someone. That's either on a holiday with my kids or family, or it's I'm going on my own to see somebody. Okay. Somebody to lean on. Lee or Leanne or Anne or Anna. Okay. Something like that. So I'm packing a suitcase, going to see someone or on holiday or the other. There is a message here that was trying to come through of about someone that does this for a living. Like, I'm a cool girl, okay, and I pack a suitcase or something, or I don't know, either a cool girl and I do it for a living, or there's a pay-per-view type sort of bra, suspenders, underwear, clothing range. Some of you might do this for a living where you work in a shop that involves clothing, or you're going to buy a load of clothing, okay, to go on this holiday or whatever it is, or you do it for a living, or there's clothes, whatever it is, it's a clothing range, okay. Now, I'm also hearing Grange, as in Grange Hill. Grange Hill. I'm also picking up Nottingham or Notting Hill. That's in Britain. I don't know if there's a place somewhere else that's called that. But Nottingham, West Ham, that's a football team. Spurs United, West Ham, and then what did I pick up? Nottingham. There's like this destination, whichever way it is. It's like traveling destination, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, right? But Grange Hill. So Grange Hill was an old television program in Britain that was to do with a college or a school. So are some of your children going, or they are, in a college that also Colin, or I'm picking up your name, Richard or Rachel Collins, one of my old mates. But regardless, picking up that I'm going to visit maybe my children because they've been at school or college for so long. They're either coming to see me or I'm going over because they're in a, what do they call it? I'm also hearing sobriety. A twist in my sobriety. There's something about drinking alcohol, maybe going to a rehabilitation center, okay, for my sobriety test. Okay, there's a twist in my sobriety. Tanita Tickerum, Tanita or Anita or Annette, Annette, or Canyon, something about Annette or Annette or something like that as a name trying to come through. But a twist in my sobriety, drinking and alcohol really just seem to be playing a part in your reading somehow. Housie, Chris, Christine, Dean, D, Dan, Danielle. I can't spell Danielle, but Danielle, not on the spot. I can't draw. Like someone was saying to me, like, you're a very good artist, which I can really draw. But like when I'm doing this, I'll just have to do something like really quick. It's different when you're actually doing remote viewing because I have to try and get it out, the messages and stuff. But there is something about D, Danielle, Danny, Daniel Glover, Danielle or Daniel, okay, or Danelle is a name that keeps coming through. Let's just go back over just to recollect some of this, what seems to be what I'm trying to moderate or modify. Mod. Oddbod, mod. A moderator. One of my moderators. Or someone's a moderator. But going to college or school. Grange Hill. Going to visit the kids, or the kids are going to America. We're the kids in America. Kim. Or Kim Wilde. Right? But my kids are going to college or school, or they already are there, and I'm going to visit and stay with them. Or there's this kind of message that's like, now my kids are gone or going back to school, I can now start. I mean, are they going back? I think the kids are already at school, aren't they? I don't know. Something like that. I don't have kids, so I don't know. What other messages are trying to come through? Because I've kind of lost my way a little bit. Virgo, Life Path 9. It feels like someone's going to say, I've lost my way a little bit. How do I get there? It's like destination, really, a final destination. But like, I'm going on a travels. I'm going on my travels, basically. So I'm going on my travels, and I'm going to a certain destination, but I kind of lost my way a little bit, so I need to know how to get there, because I haven't been there before, right? So some of you may not have actually been where you're going, right? You're going somewhere, but you haven't been there before, so you don't know how to get there. So it's like going to visit someone or stay with somebody. It could be a date, right? But like I'm going out to see someone, going somewhere that I've never been before, and I kind of need directions to where it is that I'm going to land or come to, right? Was there in kumquat? Or come. Someone might be on a promise here of coming somewhere. I'm just saying whatever seems to be coming up in your reading, Libra. But there's like, come on me. Come on my yeah. Now it's time for a commercial break. See ya. Come, why don't you come? But why am I spelling come as C-U-M and not C-O-M-E? Cone? Cone. Look at me, cones. Some of you, this person also smokes weed. Like me cones. Or they got nice tits, I don't know. But like, look at me cone, right? And I don't smoke the reefer. Right, like clouds of Aretha. Yarita, me. Okay, but like smoking the reefer, but me don't smoke the reefer. So something about that. Why am I picking that up? That's also an ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. I'll tell you what it really does feel like. It does feel like I'm going to somewhere where there's like ice creams and blah, 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 right? Because I can see in my head, like someone walking around with their kids or whatnot on like along the pier. right, where there's the seaside and blah, 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 and you buy an ice cream and just one cornetto, give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. So Italian could be going to Italy or Spain. Okay, or you are Italian or Spanish. But like just one cornetto, right? So it feels like that I want an ice cream. Right, and you go and you're taking the kids and like, I want an ice cream. I want this, I want that. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I can't afford everything. Like, something like that is just there, Libra. Right, taking the kids, going away, wanting ice cream and jelly. Kelly's jelly. Something like that. Jellyfish. Well, that would also be in the sea. And then the fish would also be a Pisces. Someone going to see a Piscean. Because then we're also now looking at the world. Because a Piscean is a 3 energy. And the world is a 3. And that is Pisces. And that does represent traveling. Regardless, it means traveling. And it could be like, I'll meet you halfway. I'll come here, you come here, and I'll meet you there. Or something like that. Or Jackson 5, I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. For both of you. But if he doesn't, I'll be there. So it's like, well, if he doesn't, I will. Well, if he don't come, I'll come. Something like that. Or if you don't get with this person, I'll be with you, or something like that. I don't know if there's a third energy there. And I don't know why, but I'm picking this up as a Pokemon ball. I don't know. A Pokemon ball? Pokemon? Some of you could be eating pork or swine or swallowing some cock, and that could be some pork. I'm going to get some pork. I'm going to get some pork loin. I don't know, man. Y'all might be getting some cock somewhere, Libra. If you play your cards right. Bruce Forsyth, someone from Australia. Could be a card reader. Cards. If you play your cards right. So someone's going out on a date. Or D. Keep picking up the name D or D. And I'm also picking up like double D. Like someone's got a really nice peck of maracas. Pecker? Someone's showing their cock, bra and knickers, and there's some sort of phallic shit going up in there, Libra. Like a double D. Like big titties. Slap that pussy. Where? Show us your titty. Like, I don't know, someone's got nice titties. But I'm also picking up, well, I got some pork. If you got the titty, I got the pork. Slap that pussy. What is going on? Probably nothing. It's probably just my sense of humor coming through. But it feels like, I don't know, there could be some sort of flirtatious behavior of like somebody keeps wanting to see someone's tits, or I don't know, right? Slap that pussy. Could be Leo. If they're not, they could have Aqua in their chart. And then I did say not, and then I'm also in Charlotte. Right, Charlotte. But then not, I said if not, that would be a Pisces. This person could have like a mixture of the Chariot, Charlotte, but the Chariot. So Cancer, Life Path 7, driving, traveling, not Pisces, the world, 3. And they could have either Aqua or a Leo, combination of Aqua, Leo, they're 8s, Pisces 3, Chariot 7. They're individual, the Chariot and Pisces. They don't have another numerology number that relates to a star sign. That's why I've made this deck. The Lost Cup, okay, that I will tell you about in a bit. So basically, your tarot reading would kind of explain, without any shuffling and cards coming out, that Somebody is at a distance from someone, more than likely getting in a car, a plane, or an automobile of any sort, traveling across the knot, which would be the world, somewhere, via a car, plane, or automobile. And there would be a mixture of like Leo Aquarian energy, right? And then that would entail all of those messages that I've pretty much told you. So the three or four tarot cards that you've got are the Chariot, the Hangman, the Strength card, and the Star. So the Star is basically representing in the future, traveling. 8 is an 8, traveling, future, in the future. Marty or McFly or Martin. First or second name of Martin. Danielle Martin, come on down. Right. Oh, actually, if you are Marina Burke, I think it is. Sorry, I should have kept this name down. You've won the bloody raffle, woman. I keep trying to get hold of this person. I've sent you 1,000 emails. Okay. Marianne, that's it. Marianne Burke. Marianne Burke. You won the raffle. If you're a Marianne Burke and you didn't enter the raffle, then don't worry about it. But the one with the gold-plated tarot deck that was up for sale for 2 months, where everybody was doing raffle tickets for 2 months to win the gold-plated tarot deck and the one-on-one reading for an hour. 2 people won that. Okay, one of them has claimed their prize. Marianne Burke, you haven't claimed your prize, and I've sent you 55 emails trying to get through to you. You've only got like a day or 2 days to send me an email or go over to the raffle page and claim it. If you don't claim your prize, it gets classed as non and void, and then it's either the company that keeps all the money or everybody gets their money back. I don't know. Either way, I don't get fuck all. So all of the work and all of the effort I put into the promotion, the video, the buying, like everything, I get sod all, right? And neither does the other person actually claim their tarot deck, because everybody gets their money back and it's squashed. So you both, I'm not doing 2 prizes anymore, but you both have to claim the prize. One of you has, the other one hasn't. If you don't do it, then that means that nobody wins, everybody gets a portion of their money back, and the other person really wants their tarot deck, and I don't really want to let them down. So Marianne Burke, if you are there and that is you and it's relating to these M's, then please, for God's sake, somehow contact me. Okay? Please do not dilly-dally, because time is of the essence, because I'm not kidding, it's been about a week now, and you only get like a week at the beginning of it in order to claim it. So we are on a deadline now of me really wanting to get this wrapped up. If you are ever entering raffles, the best thing you can do is join my Facebook. There are 3 places, man. Half the time I feel like I'm dealing with schizophrenic, paranoid, delusional people that are fucking hiding from a ghost or hiding from a memory that is karma, that basically just comes around as a memory, and that's what comes back. Why does it? Right, let's have a little minute, Libra. Why do channeled messages and tarot relate to majority of people? Why is that? Because I'm picking up on thoughts and memories, right? So a thought and a memory comes back to you as karma. Right? It comes back to you. That's what that is. It's a memory or a thought. So above, so below. That's what you wanted. That's what you've been thinking. That's what you've got. A lot of people on tarot, they're like, oh my God, that really relates to me. Yeah, because that's what's in your head. So if it's chaotic and it doesn't make sense and people are not talking and communicating, or the name Kat or Kate, right? If they're not communicating, then what comes back to you is a thought of why your readings never seem to make fucking much sense. Like when I'm doing readings, sometimes I'm looking at the cards and this doesn't make fucking sense. Somebody's obviously chasing a thought, a memory, or PTSD, and it's just coming back to themselves. They're thinking that it relates to the other person's doing it, when really it relates to your thoughts and memories, your own, not the other person, yourself. That's why it relates to you, right? Because you're, oh my God, that really relates to me. Because that's my thoughts and memories. Right? So if that's what I'm picking up, then that's why people relate to it. So if you're fucking paranoid, delusional, schizophrenic, and you're running from a ghost, or you're running from a thought or a memory, okay, and you're hiding from social media, you're going to get a lot of cards that represent that and think, that must be the person that's fantasizing about me or thinking about me. I don't know. I haven't seen it, I think, but yeah, I'm gonna make myself believe that. So then you get a load of people in the comments saying, I bet that's my ex has been fantasizing about me. It must be them. But I haven't seen that, and I don't know. I think that. But you've just said that in the reading, that somebody's been... Right? So the memories just come about yourself. I relate to that because I think that my... Right? Anyway. But I digress. So... Now it's time for a commercial break. See ya. If you are Marianne Burke, please contact me. I've sent you 5 or 6 or 7 emails. Right? You must go over to the raffle page and follow all of the steps to clarify the fact that you've won. Don't miss a step, because it still says pending. After that, it'll say, success. If not, everybody loses because of one person. Don't be that person. Okay, so that's got that over and done with, right? Sorry, I said that because I kept picking up on all of these M's, and that's the person I'm looking for. Libra, traveling. I don't know about rehab, drinking and alcohol and stuff. I really don't know. There's someone that smokes weed, ganja and drinks here. Going out, bar, restaurant, meal. Amelia, sense Amelia, that's also weed. So smoking ganja. Okay. I can't do all of that these days. It gives me paranoia. What else did we have? Melody, I'm picking up. Melanie or Melody. Melanie. Melons. It's also someone's titties. Melons. Helen Wheels. There's also Paul McCartney, so P or M. PM. PM me, personal message. Okay. Someone could be sending someone a lot of personal messages. Libra. College, school, grants, Spanish maid. Bridesmaid. I don't know if that's coming up as being a bridesmaid for somebody, or somebody that may be getting married and a bridesmaid. Okay. But a Spanish maid. Somebody could be a maid of honor. Picking up Medal of Honor as well. Some of your kids or yourself might be playing on a PlayStation or something and playing like COD or Call of Duty or something here. Yeah, I'm going to kind of leave that at that, Libra. You got sporadic messages about traveling, basically, to see someone. Right? So however that is, that's your weekly reading of what is mainly going to be around your, or someone from Maine. Someone also that has mania or Tasmania. So Tasmania, wherever that is in America. Okay, Texas, Tasmania. And then also mania is also ADHD. ADHD. I'm also picking up the name Henry or Henrietta. Well, Henry is also a slang name for heroin. So I don't know if there's like a drug addiction or anything here, but ADHD, mania, okay? Tasmania, Taz, the name Taz, then also the name Kaz, short for Caroline or Carol, Kaz. Then I'm also picking up somebody that calls someone Daz for like Darren or Aaron, but Daz, Dazzle, 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 Drazik? Don't know. Anyway, There you go, Libra. There's your short messages. So before you go, quite a lot to go over with. Please do not click off yet. So my tarot deck is coming out very soon, and I've spent a long time trying to get these as visionary cards. These are not the cards. These are just cut-offs and spin-offs of what I'm trying to find the right paper and everything. I am not going to kid you, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've just ordered myself a £2,500 laser cutter and printer and designing software and also hardware machine, because I'm also going to start doing loads of other stuff. I'm going to open up a shop very soon because I'm an optimist. But I've got so many ideas for tarot, right? But I'm not kidding you, I've just spent £2,500 on a laser cutting, point out, very detailed machine that will also allow me to laminate these and then also cut it out for me. And then you can just quickly flip it over, and then it goes zip, 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 and it puts it on the back for you. Also prints it out on the front, and it will also cut these out. So I'm also going to do stickers and shit. Anyway, I got a lot in the pipeline of something that I've always wanted to do around arts and crafts. So this is my dream. So if any of you can help out in any way, I really would appreciate it. Even if that means, because I don't know if you're going to be in time, because there's a webinar happening tonight for £9. It's probably about $10. Okay, that's a webinar over on Google Meets, but you must join. You've got to go over to the shop, and there is a link to the shop that you can book onto the webinar. That's 8 o'clock at 7:30 British time. But I did post it on the post section that gives you all of the times that it would be over on the east and west coast of different part of the planet, right? So if you want to come on, you have to join. It's like $9.99. It's in the shop. Look for the webinar, and then it'll give you the link to my Google Meets, and that's where we're all meeting tonight. If you want a personal reading or anything like that, all links are now separated. If you want a one-on video call, link is below, and it will say link. If you want a recorded reading, it'll give you the link. Webinar, link. Raffle, link. Okay, it's all sorted out for you now, so you don't have to keep going over at different places. It's all there. Okay. Anything that you can do to help out, I really would appreciate it, even if it's joining the join button below to get your tarot. Okay, that's where your tarot cards are. This bit is just this. Over on the join button, $3 or $4 per month. It's not a lot. Trust me, it takes a long time to get one person, one client, this is business for you, one person out of, say, 7,000 people that may watch this. Probably be one person that does something, right? One person, guarantee you. So I have to keep saying it to everybody, right, to try and ram it home. I'm always blatantly honest with you. I need help paying for this machine in order to, I've got it, but I need help fucking not being in debt after it. So I really do want to keep this going. So if anything that you can do in order to help, even if it's a donation over on PayPal, I really would appreciate it. If it's a super chat, I'd appreciate it. Okay, if it's a reading, I'd appreciate it. If it's a ticket to the raffle, there's only 3 people now on the raffle, and that ends in 4 days. 3 people. Out of 50,000 people that watch this channel, there's 3 people that bought a ticket for £1. Come on. Come on. 3 people that spent £1 in order to get a raffle. Right, so the raffle is below. There's only one going at the moment. Okay, if you want this deck, I'm going to be raffling them off to try and earn the money to pay for the equipment to do it, and then also then be able to sell them. But it takes a lot of money to be able to sell them. Okay, because I have to pre-make them, make them, do the channel, get the cards right. Do you know how difficult it is making cards, by the way? It is so difficult. People think that, oh, that's easy. Fuck no. You've got to get the consistency of the paper, thickness right. You've got to get the sheen right. There is gloss. Double gloss, triple gloss, silk gloss, double gloss with radiant blah, blah, blah. There is matte finish, double matte, triple matte, matte with silk varnish, double matte, 300 UMI, 350 UMI, 375 UMI, 450 UMI, cardboard, right? It is. And then you're like, right, okay, now I've got the printer. Now my printer doesn't work. Now I need to do the printer to make sure that it prints on the copy of that. Then when I got that, what do I do with that? Okay, well, it happens to stick, so that ain't good enough because it doesn't slide off the other card. So that ain't no good. It might look vibrant, but can't just deal that out. Now, what do I do with these bits? Right, I've got to cut them off and cut them out, and I've got to round the corners. I've got to shave it off, and that's just one card. I've got to do 75 of them. Right, so it's not easy. So any help would be appreciated. There's also an email below. If you are, a lot of people are now, which is good, which means that there is an email, and I think it's 7tarot@7tarot.app.com. You can find that below. All you got to do is send me an email from that email address. Okay, so copy and paste it, go to your emails, send me an email saying, hi, Steve, can I be on your email list? When you are, I've set them all now to contacts because I bought also a business suite for Google, which means that it can eventually start to arrange all of my contacts. When everybody's in a contact, I can send you and say, hi, if you want a raffle ticket, I'll send you a promotional code where you can get 25 free tickets if you enter once. You only have to spend £1 in order to get 25 tickets. Whatever it is that I decide, I can send you promo codes. I can send you promotional links. Like, if you do want to buy this, you can, right? But you have to be on my email list, right? Loads of stuff like that. So that's free. You can join that. And it allows me to send multiple messages to people all at once, telling you about stuff that's open this week or this month, okay? Links to things, all that sort of stuff. So whatever it is, links below. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. If your name's Maria or whatever her name was, Burke, Marianne Burke, please, for the love of God, contact me somehow. All right, thanks very much. Really appreciate it. See you soon.